Dr. Anthony Fauci now says there will be vaccines for all Americans by July, just days after claiming April would be open season for healthy adults. The chief medical advisor to the president had predicted that any American who wants the vaccine will have access to it by spring, telling NBC's Today Show, "By the time we get to April, that will be what I would call, for better wording, open." Namely, virtually everybody and anybody in any category could start to get, but he walked back on those claims Wednesday, telling CNN they will be available in July. He then cautioned, it may take an additional couple months, towards the end of the summer, to get everybody vaccinated. Fauci added, how long it will take to vaccinate people will really depend on the efficiency with which we get doses into. President Joe Biden had said Tuesday the vaccine will be available to every American by the end of July, with millions of additional doses on the way, and predicted herd immunity may be achieved as early as Christmas. Jeff Zients, White House COVID-19 response coordinator, had earlier said Wednesday, "We are on track to have enough vaccine supply for 300 million Americans by the end of July." A further 2,336 deaths were reported Wednesday. Data by the COVID Tracking Project shows there were 66,089 new cases of the virus Wednesday. The 7-day rolling average is 77,506. A total of 63,398 people are currently hospitalized with the virus. The 7-day rolling average is 67,916. New York recorded the nation's highest per capita hospitalizations with 338 per. Its embattled Governor Andrew Cuomo is facing an investigation by the FBI and U.S. Attorney's Office in Brooklyn over claims his administration covered up coronavirus-related deaths in nurses. The Democrat is under fire amid claims he purposely underreported the COVID-19 death toll. In getting the shot by spring, Fauci had credited the forthcoming uptick in vaccine doses available from Pfizer and Moderna, and potentially from other firms like Johnson & Johnson, whose vaccine is expected to be authorized by the Food and Drug Administration, FDA. In the conflicting information has come out the administration on the doses available and how they will be distributed among the population, given the complicated logistics that the vaccine requires 2 doses within 3 to 4 weeks. The administration has said repeatedly more doses are on the way. Share this article. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said Tuesday the administration will increase the vaccine supply to states to 5 million doses per week and send 2 million vaccine doses to local pharmacies this week. In a town hall Tuesday, Biden said, by the end of July, we'll have over 600 million doses, enough to vaccinate every single American. He claimed not enough vaccines were available when he took office on January 20. We came into office, there was only 50 million doses that are available. His administration has repeatedly criticized the Trump administration for not having enough doses of the vaccine or a plan in place to distribute. I mean, there was nothing in the refrigerator, figuratively or literally speaking, Biden said of vaccine availability. When members of Biden's COVID response team are warning the White House that even July that may be unrealistic, 2 senior officials had told the Daily Beast. Driving their less optimistic timelines for herd immunity are the potential fragility of the vaccine supply chain and the emergence of more infectious coronavirus variants, including 2 that may make vaccines less. At the current clip, it will take about 9 months for 75% of the population to get vaccinated, at which point the nation will likely have herd immunity that reduces the circulation of the virus low enough that unvaccinated people are unlikely to. But that is dependent upon how many doses Moderna and Pfizer can make of their authorized vaccines, though the supply could get a 100 million dose boost if Johnson & Johnson's 1-dose shot. Biden also said, after cautioning he shouldn't predict things, that herd immunity could be reached by the holidays. They tell me be careful not to predict things that you don't know for certain what's going to happen, because then you'll be. I get that. But let me tell you what I think based on all that I've learned. Biden has long talked about 100 million shots in the arm in his first 100 days as president. The U.S. is currently administering over 1.6 million shots a day. That number should rise to 1.9 million next week. Biden announced last week his administration secured 200 million more doses of vaccines from Pfizer and Moderna, enough to inoculate every American. We've now purchased enough vaccine supplies to vaccinate all Americans, Biden said during a visit to the National Institutes of Health. Now we're working to get those vaccines into the arms of millions.